Hi guys! In this episode of RadioK, I am really excited to be reacting to a boy group that I consider very underrated, that honestly is pretty consistently enjoyable in my eyes. That being the boy group On and Off, with their two most recent songs, Your Song and Love Effect. Both of which I believe were released, like one in 2022 and one in 2023. Actually pretty recently, the second one was released. So yeah, if you're wondering why I've taken until now to react to these two songs, well, it's because, as is the case most of the time, if not always, because I've been overwhelmed with K-pop releases for about a year and a half at this point, and it's until now that I've actually gotten to reacting to ONF, because there's so many releases. I haven't reacted to G-Idol in such a long time, I haven't reacted to TXT in such a long time, and releases keep piling up. But until I get to the first release, like the oldest release that I have put into my reaction folder, I can't sit down and react to them, you know? And we just got to ONF finally, which I'm really happy that I have gotten to ONF, because while they're not necessarily like my favorite boy group or anything, they're pretty consistently entertaining. Like, I looked up which songs of theirs I've reacted to, because I've reacted to a lot of stuff. I can't remember everything, and I haven't really listened to them in a while, in general, even outside of reactions. So I wanted to remind myself of their previous title tracks. And I definitely remember being entertained by pretty much all of their title tracks. Most notably by Succumb with Swimming, but I pretty much enjoyed all of the other ones. So I definitely have pretty high expectations for these two songs. I'm hoping that I'm going to end up enjoying at least one of these two songs. But yeah, I think this is going to be a fun time regardless, because I don't think it's going to be that bad, even if it's not the most enjoyable song. With the kind of titles that these two songs have, I have a little bit of a worry that they might go for something that is more softer, even though I don't think that's their style whatsoever, so I don't think they will do that. But it is my expectations, that's what my brain expects. But before we get into the reaction and find out whether my expectations are correct or not, I do want to quickly remind you that I would really appreciate it if you guys could help me out with my transition by donating to my Patreon, my Coffee account, or my PayPal. Because for those of you who didn't know, I am trans. And by doing so, you also get the ability to demand me to do K-pop reactions, be it to a specific music video, a specific album, or potentially even a whole artist discography. If you don't care about that though, you can also just simply comment in the comments suggestions about what you want me to check out, although keep in mind, those are just suggestions. The ones that you give me through Patreon and Coffee are the ones that I'm guaranteed to react to as soon as you message me about them, and obviously subscribe to the specific tier. Whereas in the comments, the ones that you put in the comments, I might react to them, I might not. It's ultimately gonna be up to me. But I still am happy to take suggestions, because there might be some things that I've missed that I didn't realize were good, you know? But if you don't care about any of that, you can also support the channel by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially by sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. But again, ultimately, if you don't care about any of that, that's completely fine. If you're here for the reaction, then I'm gonna give it to you. So without further ado, let's get into the reaction to the first of the two songs, Your Song, in 3, 2, 1. The CGI in their music videos is so fucking good. I'm pretty sure that was the title of like the video that in which I reacted to the last song before this one. So I guess I was right about the softer sound. Hopefully not for both of the songs. Not that being like doing softer music is bad, it's just less enjoyable for me personally. So far it's still pretty enjoyable. Okay, I like this part. Okay, I do actually kind of like this one. Honestly, considering how consistent the quality of their music is, I'm definitely interested to potentially check out some B-sides. Comment in the comments if you want me to do that, and let me know that there's a demand for a reaction like that. Because I definitely would love to do it. And even better, go to my Patreon and Ko-fi account. Dude, I really like this chorus. Dude, love the colors in this music video. It gave us white colors for so long that it feels so satisfying and pleasing to the eyes to see all the red and orange right now. Like, the CGI is pretty fucking crisp. I love that. Dude, I love how compelling their music is, man. Like, they are definitely one of those groups that no matter what style they go for, you can definitely enjoy their music always. Obviously, I still would have liked it to be like more energetic and fast-paced and all that stuff, but I still like this for what it is, man. It's still not bad by any means. It's still pretty enjoyable. Sure, it's more on the calmer side, which means that I'm not necessarily going to listen to this song that much. Outside of this reaction, I still definitely found it pretty enjoyable, all things considered. Like, genuinely. I love... And I do think that the calmness of the song, for the most part, actually works to its benefit, because when the chorus kind of gets a little bit more energetic and more playful, it makes it impact that much more, so... It works. Is what I'm trying to say, you know. It still works for what it is. I think it's about as good as what they were going for could be, and that is honestly pretty fucking good, because in terms of a rating for this one, I'm also going to give this one a solid 9 out of 10. Quality-wise, it's definitely up there. In terms of like more personal enjoyment, I would probably give it something closer to like an 8.2 out of 10, because it's definitely very enjoyable to me. I can definitely see myself listening to it a decent amount, but again, it's not my most favorite kind of song, and like I've explained many times in many of my videos, the kind of songs that I listen to the most are the very energetic and fast-paced and usually hard-hitting and rap-heavy songs. Something that, on and off, is not a stranger to, you know? That's why I love Circumvent Swimming so much. And obviously they don't have to do that every time, and I'm not saying that I don't enjoy other types of music, but because I enjoy those the reason why I enjoy those kinds of songs the most is because they fit the most of the different moods that I might be in. Whether I'm angry, depressed, sad, or happy, I can always listen to energetic and fast-paced and hard-hitting music to feel better. Whereas for these kind of songs, I just kind of have to be like really whimsically happy, even dare I say, and that's not a feeling that I really experience that much, although that might change, because soon I will be starting HRT, so yeah, maybe my life will improve, finally, when it comes to my mental health, but we're gonna have to wait and see. So yeah, pretty solid song. I'm curious about the next one. Hopefully it's not gonna be another softer one because I would really like a hard-hitting song from them. But even if it's like once again a softer one, it's fine. At the end of the day, like I'm not gonna dislike it just because it's not exactly appealing to me. I'm not the only K-pop fan out there. Not everything has to appeal to me, but still, at the end of the day, this is my show and my opinion. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the next song, Love Effect, in 3, 2, 1. Dude, their CGI is so good. It's definitely still on the softer side, but I still like it. And it's at least less soft than the last one, it's more playful and happy. It kind of reminds me of Astro a little bit. But it definitely still feels like a very ONF on and off song. It's not perfect. 내가 좋은 사람이 된 것 같은 기분. 마치 sunflower 너한테 난 이끌리지. Before I met you, I was quit. I'm not really happy with this part of the song, though. I gotta say. What's with the emptiness in the instrumental? Dude, I feel like until now I've really underrated their singing. They're really good. I love how they play around with their voices, and it's not just generic singing. They actually like play around with the sound, with their voices, and make different sounds. I love when vocalists do that. That makes the song so much more entertaining. Like when they do different vocalizations. It's so much more entertaining. Also, their moves are pretty sick. Dude, I really like them, dude. I think I've officially decided to put them on my list for groups whose B-sides I need to check out. Oh, that effect though! That was so good! 7th mini album, damn! That's crazy. Not many groups achieve that. But yeah, okay! I'm not sure I necessarily like this song more than your song, I'm gonna be honest. I definitely find it more fast-paced, like it's definitely more energetic, and in a way I would say definitely hyped me up a little bit more, and it was fun. It was definitely more fun. But I feel like it was a little bit more messy compared to your song, which makes sense because your song is a far more simpler song in terms of the kind of vocals that they do. It's far more straightforward, whereas with this one, it kind of flows up and down a little bit more. And that is not necessarily a bad thing, but I feel like it just reminded me a little bit too much of the type of like switch-up songs that are kind of popular in K-pop right now, most notably NMIX and aespa doing it, but there's also other groups that do it, and I'm not a big fan of those. I find them really obnoxious, because there's always such good melodies in these songs that could work so well as separate songs, but no, instead they shove 5 really good melodies into one mediocre to bad song, because most of those melodies don't flow with each other whatsoever. Because there's nothing wrong with including different melodies into one song, but you have to make it work together. And the most notable part like that in this song for me is the rap part, but I feel like that's just more so a weird rap part than actual switch up. It just kind of gave it that vibe. So overall, it kind of bothered me, and in general bothers me for this song, but I think I overall still like it, because it definitely entertained me, definitely was fun. It kind of made me happy towards the end, dare I say. It definitely made me want to smile because of how, for lack of a better term, satisfying to the soul it felt. But yeah, overall, I'd say I enjoy it, but I can't say that I really like it more than Your Song. And considering I feel like Your Song was a more perfect song, if that makes any sense to you, like, I feel like there was less criticisms and nitpicks and flaws that I could point out about it. I feel like this one like has more issues. Like I said, I pointed out the rap verse. I feel like in general it was just a little bit more messier, which is why I'm gonna give this song an 8.7 out of 10. A slightly lower rating, but still honestly pretty high, because this group is still really good. Like the what was the word? The compellingness of their music is really high. And not many groups who don't make the kind of music that I love manage to compel me with their music as much. Like I mentioned during the reaction, they remind me of Astro a little bit, because Astro does a very soft and happy kind of music, which, again, I don't necessarily listen to that much, but I do enjoy them quite a lot. They have similar kind of like compellingness to their music because of how good vocalists they are. And this group apparently seems like they are. Maybe I've pointed it out before in previous reactions, but since it's been a long time, I don't remember, I am pointing it out again. They are pretty good. Yeah, I definitely continue to like them. I would have liked a more hard-hitting and more my kind of style, kind of song, like Succumb with Swimming, but I'm still decently satisfied with these songs. And most notably, it's because, like I said earlier, I'm definitely seriously considering checking out some of their B-sides. If I haven't already prepared them, because I'm not sure whether they're on my list. I'm gonna check in a second. It doesn't seem like it. No, they're not. So I will be adding them to my list of groups whose B-sides I want to check out. If you're curious which groups are on my list for groups whose B-sides I want to check out, it includes groups like G-Idol, because there's quite a few B-sides that I haven't checked out, ITZY, P1 Harmony, Ace, TFN, Day6, ONEF, Rocket Punch, Tribe, On and Off, Ivy, Ghost 9, Just Be, iChillin, 6, Purple Kiss, The Boys, 17, Beast, Drippin, B2B, Astro. I'm pretty sure I've prepared all of the Astro albums at this point though. Wannabe. I've also prepared all of the Astro subunit songs. I just haven't reacted to them. Wacky Mickey, Uptension, Omega X. And those are just the ones that I've written down. There's plenty more that I want to react to, but it's not like I'm going to be done with the ones that I've written down anyway. But I'm still adding On and Off to the list. So, yeah. If you guys want to make it happen sooner though, like I said, go through my Patreon and Ko-fi account and subscribe to the specific tier that gives you the ability to demand me to react to their albums. Or if you were interested in making me react to something else, that's also an option. But yeah, what did you guys think about these two songs? Comment those down below, and let's have a discussion about this. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently 2 patrons on Patreon, Deadpool and Corby Dead. Thank you guys for the support, I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. They have decided to support me, have continued to support me such a long time. I hope you continue to enjoy my content and continue to support me going forward. Thank you very much. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Also, check out the description to my Wattpad, where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you don't enjoy my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon, my Coffee account, or my PayPal, where you can pledge support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do any of that, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!